Welcome back again. In this video, I'm gonna explain how I made this kind of model in SolidWorks by help of surface modeling. So without wasting much time over here, let's jump into the new part and then we'll get start straight away to the point. And here we go. Yep. So as you seen in the thumbnail, so if you are more interested on the 3D print design, I would suggest like you can have also look into the my playlist which I have mentioned in the description, where you can see a lot of 3D models, and also I will put it in the icon here. You can just check out later. So coming back to the content, so today what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to make such a 3D print model by help of surface modeling. So this can be done in solid as well, but the same thing which I just want to replicate in the surface modeling, so that the surface techniques you can learn in the SolidWorks. That is the objective of the overall the tutorial what I'm gonna show you right now. So let me select the top line. Here we go with the center line. So today I'm gonna start with the inch unit. So however the units you can play with respect to your standards. So let me draw a circle first. So what are the dimension which have been already drawn and have been verified, so you just accordingly you can modify, or you just follow the same thing and then you can scale up. So I made a 4-inch. So what I will do, I will just make a circle again over here with respect to 0.25 dia. So this time this circle I just want to make sure all as a reference. Yep. And go with again a center line to split it half. So again the same circle which I would like to draw here. Yep. So I'm gonna make it as 12, sorry, 12. So it will be easy for us to divide according to the whole circumference. So now I made these two circles. So what I will do, I will just draw a circle over to make a tangent, and this to be tangent to this. Yep. So let me make sure this to be tangent. Yep. And this two are center line, and this again the center line. Yep. Okay, after this, this is our reference at the moment. I'm exceeding from the sketch again. So what I will do, I have to create a planes. So from the front plane, I just want to create a plane which gets start over here. Yes, select OK. This will define the profile from this bottom and the top. So meanwhile, from the top, we have to create another profile where it defines the height of the profile. So I just go with 0.5 inch. I want to select OK now. Yep. So these two planes will help us to define the profile of our whole structure. So I'm going to select a sketch to define from the plane 2. I'm going to create a top profile, which means this, or either you can select the bottom, so it just depends however, but ultimately we need to create a profile. So I have made that circle in the top, and now by selecting a top plane, I will be selecting the bottom one, which I would like to have this. Yep. So the plane to objective is done, so I'm gonna hide now, and now I will be selecting this plane 1, So this time I have to connect this to profile. As I said, we can do this same thing what I'm doing in the revolve, but in order to play with you, to understand more about surface techniques, so I'm just using it on this. Sorry, let me hide this plane at the moment. I don't want it. So back to normal to the view, so it will be easy to constrain the sketch. So let me draw a center line over here so that the profile can be mirrored on the other way up. So just go for it. uh, yes, and this should be straight. Okay, so I'm gonna make it as a 0.15 both sides. 0.15, and this also should be somewhere around 0.15. So I'm gonna make a fillet around 0.35. As I said, ultimately, if you know the diameter, we can select the diameter from the sketch. As a one single profile, you can do the revolve without having sketch 2 and sketch 3. Okay, but in order to explore option in loft, so we are trying to increase the number of sketches. That's what I said. Like I'm just going to mirror. Sorry, just go to the mirror, select this profile, and select all, and then select this to get mirror on the other side. So as I informed, if you know only this sketch, you can say, I mean, you can be done a revolve. So but we are going to use now a surface techniques with a loft. How to use a loft surface? So we're gonna select this to profile. Gonna select OK. Sorry, let me hide the reference sketch so that there won't be any disturbance. Okay, fine. So now we are good to go. So I'm going with the loft surface. This two profile is must for loft, and the guide curve, which I'm going to select this side. To continue with that, yes, select OK. And similarly, I want to select this side. I'm going to select OK. So make sure this should be both at the normal to the profile, and this also to be normal to the profile. Bottom, yeah, perfect. So select OK from that. So this can be done in a revolve, in a surface or solid, whatever. But now you have learned surface, I mean loft surface. So in order to go to simplify, you can just try it out on that way as well. Sure. So our profile is ready now. So what I'm going to do here is now I will be showing how to do the move copy body. So I'm going to select now. I'm going to tilt it to 180 degree. So I'm going to use Z 180. Yes, and I'm going to make a copy of this. Yep, perfect. Now what I will do, I'm just gonna use circular pattern by keeping this as same as a reference, or either this, whichever you want. Like make sure it should be at a 12 degree, and the number of pattern should be 2, and axis is missing now. We have to go back again, and I have to select the axis. So let me show you like how to create an axis now to create this profile. So this is little loading due to some network issue. Just hold on for a minute. Okay, just close this. Let me create an axis first of all. This is a point and top line. So by then we can able to create an axis. Yes, the axis being created, as you can see the yellow, light yellow color. Yep, axis being generated. So now again I will use a circular pattern, come back to the direct editing, go for circular pattern, where you can use this direction as an axis, go for 2, go for again add 12. This is the body which I want, either this or this, not an issue. If you are using this body, so select OK, then come back to the delete keep body. So which body we don't want, so I don't want this body as a duplicate, so I just want to delete that. So as you can see here, it got completely merged with the file. So now I have to go for a trimming. So now we will be playing with the trim options, where you have this exactly. So what are the sketch? So the random sketch, I mean the reference sketch we have. So I will be converting that sketch, especially here, to use. So I just convert from construction line. So this time what I will do, let me cut, and this too also I think I can make it as a normal sketch rather than the construction line. So this will help us to make sure this two are trimming line for us. Let's see how it's getting help to trim the surface. So let's go for a surface trimming. Surface trim in the you have to make sure it should be a standard in order to use a sketch. So then it will be easy for us to remove the particular bodies. So let me trim this first of all, and also this. Yeah, I can't trim this because it is not extended, but this also is supposed to extend. Okay, let me trim this first according to this profile. Fine, good to go. So only thing is now I have to trim this region and this region. So for that, what I will do, I will let me try to select this two sketch and then give a try. Go for surface again, trim. If nothing works, again I have to draw it. Go for it. Yes, I have to draw it. So let me select a sketch. Go for a top line. I draw a sketch from this point to this point. You can constrain by selecting these two lines. Yep, come out and hide your reference sketch. No more required for now. So now I'm going to trim this too by using this trim option. I'm going to select this. This is not required anymore. I'm going to select remove that surface. Yep, perfect. So this is what the portion which we are looking for been generated. And now what I will do, as we know the plane 2 we have, so in order to join this, so I will be creating another profile where we can have point 1. Yep. So we'll be using a sweep option. This is a sketch, I mean the profile, which I want to select and go for this, right? All right. Again, back to surface, use trim surface, select mutual so that you can select all three surface bodies. So as I said, standard is used for one entities. Based on that, you can trim it. Now you have a mutual, so that all three bodies can be selected, and then we can select whichever is not required. So to me, these all bodies is not required, so I'm just removing it. I just want only these three to be selected. Yep, perfect. I'm gonna select okay. Hide this. So now the body become as a single body. It's got already nicked. So now I will use fillet. Go for item to be filled. I mean three full round, so that you can select one, second face, and the final face, so that you have a radius completely. A perfect way of doing it. So almost clear at this point. So now only the options is like we have to do the mirroring. So I will be selecting the center plane. So go for a mirror. Again, in surface, if you have a mirror, you can select either, or you can just go back to the future where you have an option called mirror. You can either you can select the body to mirror. So this is my surface body. I just want to mirror on the other side. I'm gonna select OK now. So we know the plane on the top, so I will be selecting that as well as my reference. So I will be selecting the two bodies to mirror on the top. So this is my whole profile, as you have seen in the thumbnail, or which I've shown in the starting of the video. This is my initial profile. So go to a surface using a knit surface. So knit surface will help you to knit, I mean combine all these surface as a single body. Earlier we were having it a one body, so now we have this, I mean four body. Now we combine that into one single body. Hope so you have learned a lot of like surface techniques: loft, trim, sweep, again trim, mirror, and now knit. I will switch on my axis. Okay, it's already switched on. Just I want to hide it. Okay, now the only thing before getting into that, like we will make a thickness. Again, you can use this thickness option where you can have 0.01 on the one side. So yes, so now it's become as a solid. It's now good to go. So now we are gonna use a circular pattern. As you know, this is my reference axis, and we are going to play now with the 360. So you can play with this 14. Just slightly increase to 15. Yes, so it match with your profile. Okay, sorry, it should be always a body to be yes, exactly. So you can just have a not feature, because it's become as a single body, so we have to go with the body, not a feature. Yeah, perfect. So either you can do a circular pattern like this, and then you can use a linear pattern, and this is my direction. Which direction you want? I want it to be select in the top direction. So go for a 5 number. Yes, definitely. You know the plane height, so point height is my overall body height, so I will be selecting 0.5. So select in that number of bodies. So control A, so all the bodies supposed to get selected. If not, you can select randomly. I mean manually you have to select all the bodies. So I prefer first you do a linear pattern, and then you come back again, and then you can do the circular pattern. So that also will help to minimize your number of clicks. Control is supposed to work, or yes, so total height is like 0.5, but we have been mirrored that. So go with the 1 inch. Yes, so now select OK, or we can reduce to 4. That should be fine actually. It takes time because of multiple bodies have been there. Yeah. So now we are good with the profile. So keeping this as a same kind of a cylindrical shape also makes, if you are very interested in the 3D print enthusiastic, so you can use this as a your flower plot, something like that, or wherever you want. So this also a way of doing it. And as you can see here, yeah. So number of bodies is now around 60. So we are going to combine that using a combine option. Now Control A. So all bodies will be get selected. So then we'll select OK. I'm gonna select OK, and then the whole body will get combined now. So after combined, uh, you have now a single body. So now the tool which you have seen is very interesting tool where you can go for a search command. It's a flex tool where you can play however the profile you want. So now in the timeline, what you have seen is a kind of a tapering what I have been used, and you can also use bending, twisting, and stretching. So if you are interested more on the flex tool, please do in the comment section so that I will make some such more tutorials related to that flex tool. If not, like no issues, like you just put your whatever thoughts you have overall on this tutorial at the end of the session, so that it will be helpful to get attention and make such tutorials in the future. So now let me select the body. I just want to go with the tapering. So what and how I did. So it takes time a little because of the number of bodies we have. So that has combinedly made a single body. So you can always tilt rather than having a tapering on this axis. You can have it in the y-axis. So let me make it as 180 in y-axis. Sorry, z I think will help to create 0. It's supposed to create like that. Oops, this will help. I don't know, this tripod has to work on that way. Z, we have to tilt it. So 180. Else will directly tilt. Perfect. Use this option to tilt it. So rather than, yeah, minus 270. Okay, I got it. Minus 90. I don't know. Maybe some issue. I just want to be accessed like this. Okay, let it be a 0. Perfect. So now you can play how much taper you want to have, either in the bottom or in the top. So if you minus your, it will be in the top. So keep increasing. So according to that, the 1 minus 1 and select OK. So you have to make sure the axis and the number of, the dimension, how much taper you want to prefer the factor. So I'm selecting OK now from here, so that my overall geometry from cylindrical, it will become as a tapper. So as I said, like if you are more interested on this particular flex tutorial, please do in the comment section what are the things you want to understand. So let me try to create a new tutorial for that, how to create that. So far, I hope you guys have been like this tutorial. This is what overall I just want to show you from this. So if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. So most of the subscribers are not subscribed to my channel. Please, I request you to subscribe so that it will be easy for me to make more content in the future. That will help me to motivate as well. Please, I request you to do that. And that's it. This is what I just want to show you in the today's tutorial. At the end of this flex, you will be seeing the overall model as you seen in the thumbnail. It takes time. You have to wait for some more minutes to get generated. Yep. This is ready now. The flex came out very well. The tapering, especially the option. Yeah, this is how we can create the model. And thank you for watching the video. See you in the next interesting video. Until then, bye from Shapeit.